Morning, everyone. Today is April 13th, 2025, and we're going to discuss last week's trades as they happened, or as they should have happened. Just an illustration here. And we're going to look at the four pairs: EJ, EU, GJ, and GU. So we start with EJ on the 1 hour chart. And we can see the daily, this is Monday here. The dailies are short, 4 hours is short. And when we come on Monday here, we have a 1 hour short. The problem with this trade going short is that we are in a price reversal or retracement. So what do? We can look at it and say, okay, we can try this trade. And we look at the 15. Let's see if we can get an entry. The 15 entries here, 5 already happened, and 1, no entry, right? You could try this entry and take what you can. But if you take this entry, let's just mark it right here, and you go back to the 1 hour chart, because it's a 1 hour trade, what are you going to get? You're going to get a loss. It's a 24 pip loss. So keeping that in mind, this is a price reversal or retracement. We're going to look for a long, but we need the 4 hour to go long. And this is where the 4 hour will long. It's in the US session. 1 hour is already long. So what we're going to need is a fresh cross, actually on this bar, on the 15-minute, right? So this is a 15-minute trade anyway because the daily is short. Let's look at the 15-minute. And don't have any clarity on the 15-minute, right? Except for the fact that we're in a one ball retrace. So we move it over here, hopefully for a 5 minute, and there we go. And this was obviously a news announcement, right? So it would be on the 1 minute anyway. And there's your trade. Okay, now if we go back to what we say, this is a 15-minute trade. This is a spike. So you're going to take your trade up here. Let's say 34 pips. This is on the news. But I don't trade that, so I will not take that trade. So we come on Tuesday. I don't take it because of the news spike. Spikes are unreliable. They give you a heart attack every time they goes up and down so often, so leave it alone. Or I leave it alone. We come on Tuesday. Now we have a 4 hour long daily short, but there's, again, price retracement to the short side. So we wait for the 4 hour, which is here. Now this has become a 1 hour trade because the 4 hour and 1 hour are in sync. But we don't have a fresh cross here. So, excuse me. This is where we get our fresh cross. And now we need to refine our trade. 5 minute has already happened. What is the 1 minute showing us? And the 1 minute is not showing anything, right? So no clarity here. This is the clarity, first piece of clarity. So this is our entry, or we can say this is our entry. So let's take the actual entry. Okay, right there. Now, let's see. So 1 hour trade. And our exit is end of day. And that is 34 pips. So let's put that down. EJ. 34. Make it a little larger here. And let's move to the next day, which is Wednesday. Once again, we have a 4-hour short in sync with the daily, looking for a short. We have a 2-ball retrace. We can either start looking on the 15 for a fresh cross, or we can wait for this fresh cross. Well, let's say we look at the 15. We don't want to wait. And here's our 15-minute. Now we need to refine it. 5-minute is not very clear. Actually, this is a fresh cross, so we put there. And then the 1-minute is over here. Okay, and this is the 1 ball, so you can wait or take the drawdown. Let's take drawdown. Stop loss is up here anyway. So that would be 32 pips stop loss, and you may not want that, so you can refine it here, but let's just take that. Okay, now, was this a 1-hour trade? Yeah. So go here, and this is our exit. We take a loss. And that's an 18 pip loss. All right, minus 18. Okay. Now we come to Thursday. Our daily is still short, 4 hours long. 3-ball is long, so it's supporting it. Very choppy market, huh? And we say, okay, can look for a trade here. See, it's a 15-minute trade anyway. Fresh cross. 5. Nothing on the 5, so for the 1 ball. And then the 1-minute fresh cross. So right there. 15-minute trade. And this is topsy-turvy. So this is a break even right there. Nothing doing on this. All right, waste of a day. And of course, you could do in the US session, you could make some money. But we want to look at one trade, right? So here we go. The daily is turned over. 4 hours long. So we have to wait for this to happen. And that's the fresh cross. It's in the US session. Let's look at the 15th minute. There's the fresh cross in the 15. So refine it on the 5. No indication. 1 minute. Fresh cross happened here. Take your entry. 1 hour trade. And end of day. That became a 57 pip trade. So 57 plus 16 is 17. Sloppy market, right? For a yen pair to only give 73 pips for the week. It's blah. All right, let's look at EU. All right, what do we have? EU daily is long. So let's see if we can see it here. Yeah, daily is long. You come in on Monday and you get a 4-hour short. And again, you're working against that. So Monday, there's no trade. Tuesday, there's no trade. After hours. But Wednesday, the daily and the 4-hour get in sync. And there's no trade. Right here. Then you come to Thursday is the first day we get a trade. And let's see. Let's refine it further. 15-minute fresh cross. 5-minute fresh cross. 1 minute fresh cross. And there's our entry. It's a 1 hour trade. And we go to end of day, which is somewhere here. That gives us 230 pips. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. 230. Just trying to make sure we're good on that. So EU, we can do 2, 3 on Thursday. This was CPI and our PPI, CPI, PPI, I think one like that. So this makes sense that the market at the beginning of the week was sloppy, right? So now we come to Friday. We are still in a 1 hour trade with a retrace. Fresh cross happened here, so we need a fresh cross of 15. And obligated us, obliged us right there. 5-minute is recent. See, 1 minute gives clarity. In the middle of a trend, here's your first retrace entry. Let's see, 1 hour. This is the news. So you can either give us up or take an exit here. I mean, this is a spike, right? And I usually set my take profit here, but let's just take the system. And that's 53 pips. Not getting greedy, right? Especially since I've already had a 200 pip trade on this pair. Okay, and that's 266. Okay. Let's look at GJ. Let's put the marker down for GJ. GJ. So this is Monday. You can see the daily and the 4 hour short. So we come here, we come here, we come here with the retrace, 2 ball, no trade, right? Tuesday, here's our first trade. Fresh cross, right? In the direction of the 4 hour and the daily. Well, let's look at the 15-minute. 15-minute fresh cross has recently happened. Let's look at 5. No clarity. Is the 1 going to give us clarity? No. So let's look at the 15-minute entry, which happened right there. Right, that's the best entry we have for that day. And this is a 1 hour trade. And what happened? Huge drawdown, right? 24 pip, 77 pip drawdown. Not many people can handle that. So, you probably got out way before then. Let's take a loss. Let's say we took a 20 pip loss. No, this is not the system exit. We already know with this, we were in the money here for 73 pips, so it probably we break even. But let's say we took a 20 loss. All right, come to Wednesday. And we are still looking for a short. But there is no fresh cross here. So we go to 15. And the 15 fresh cross happened here. 5 here. And the 1. 1 happened here. So that's our entry. 1 hour trade. And that's break even. Right? So the trade happened in between sessions, but it's a break even for us. And then go a reversal, right? So now we come to Thursday. 4 hours long, daily short, 3 ball here, no trade, right? Thursday, Friday is a short here, what? 3 balls here, so no trade. So GJ, we actually didn't make any money. It's rare, but this does happen. Okay. And now G. Okay. All right, GU, 1 day, short, 4 hours, short. These are trades short. No fresh cross, but you got a 2 ball retrace. So 15 minutes should give us a fresh cross. It does, right there. 5 minute. 1 ball with a fresh cross, we're okay there. With the 1 minute, here's our entry. And this is the 1 hour trade. Exit is end of day, or here actually, right there. So that's 130 pips. Okay. Let's go to Tuesday. What's happening on Tuesday? 4 hour, 1 hour short, daily 4 hour short, 3 ball, no trade, right? So actually, you're looking at a 15-minute trade on Thursday. Wednesday also, there's no trade. Now, Wednesday, there's a trade here. You're going against 3 balls. So it's advisable not to take this trade. Nothing good is going to happen. All right, so we look at this trade on the 15-minute for a long. And come here. So kind of an odd 2 ball retrace, but let's just say we wait for the 2 ball. So there's no fresh cross here. 5 minute, we get a fresh cross. And 1 minute. 1 minute is sloppy, right? So we can take an entry on this one or wait for the actual entry, which is here. And that's the actual entry with the 3 ball retrace. All of this is ignored. All right, so it's a 15-minute trade. That's the entry. Exit is here. And that's 42 pips. Surprising that EU didn't give us much till Thursday. And here's GU. This carrying on as nothing happened. All right, let's go to the H1. Now, after Friday, similar situation. Well, the daily has turned long, 4 hours long. So it's a 1 hour trade with a 15-minute fresh cross, hopefully. Let's see, 15-minute. Yeah, 15-minute fresh cross. 5-minute refinement already happened. And the 1 minute. 1 minute fresh cross is here. That's the entry. Go back to the 1 hour. And the exit is right there. Now again, this is a new spike. Still got 33 pips out of it, but my exit rate is somewhere here. Unless it's 33 pips. Plus 33. And that's equal to 172.25. All right. So total for the week. $73 plus $266 is $339, $319, $524. For a sloppy week, that's not bad. Okay. Now, if you want to scalp this is obviously swing trading. Let's look at the euro dollar. And we have the 4 hour and 1 hour in sync at the end of day, right? So we're going to go long, but there's no opportunity here. Here's the first opportunity, like I said before. And we go to the 1 minute chart. There, go past it. Let's drag it to the 1 minute chart properly. There you go, 1 minute. If you want to scalp this, right, wait for the 3 wall to be over and you go arrow to arrow, okay? Arrow to arrow, arrow to arrow, like that. So here, let's expand this a little bit so I can see my entries. This is a first trade is loss of 10 pips. Second trade is a break even, basically it's 1 pip. Third trade, we make up money. It's 24 pips, so we are up 15. Here's the fourth trade, and we are 17, 14. It keeps sniping away. This is break even. Right, so we come to the US session. Here's our trade for 38 pips. So that's 52. Remember, we only take longs. 52, that's 60. That's 1373. And minus 469. Break even. And let's say here we ended here at 16, right? That's 85 pips. Now, kept the lot sizes the same, that's $850 on a single lot, right? But if you kept increasing the lot sizes as you went along, you would be close to on $1,000, $2,000 whatever account. It would be like instead of 800, you would have made I don't know. You would have doubled it, at least tripled your account. I can do the numbers, but you can do it yourself. So basically, if you want to scalp a pair, you get the 4 hour and daily in sync. And then you look at a fresh cross on the 1 hour. Or if you don't get that, then here's a fresh cross right here. And we keep going. And end of day, this in itself here, end of day is 200 some pips. But if you scalp, we made 80 pips like that over there, but with the increasing lot sizes. And that gave us lesser pips, but more money. And it's up to you how you want to do this. I'll leave it at that. Have a good weekend. See you all next week. Bye.